They released their top 50 head coaches in men's basketball today. And none other than our own Anthony Penny Hardaway made the list, TJ. 47th, but he's on there. You feel like that's a fair rating for Coach Hardaway to be 47th?
I'm trying to pull up the list. It's hard to rank that completely without knowing who's around him. 47 sounds decent.
Only 2 American coaches on the list. You know who the other was?
Old American or new American?
Current American. Not okay. Current as of July 1. So new American.
Dusty is ahead of him.
Yeah. Which he's 27th, which honestly, I'm just going to be honest. And I get it. He made a Final Four, but that
seems high though, right?
High to me for one run. Like
recency bias there.
Realistically, I mean, they were a timeout call away from losing in the first round and made it to the Final Four. Like, is he really the 27th best coach in college basketball?
Yeah,
I mean, maybe. Question. I don't know. Seems high. I'll take Penny in the top 50.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about 64 teams in the tournament, like you're one of the top 64 teams, like yeah, I think he definitely checks that box. In comparison to others, I know that there was a Juwan Howard mentioning, because I kind of briefly saw this list earlier, and I kind of hate that Juwan is so high up there.
Yeah, he was 29th, top 30.
Yeah, it just seems a little high, but it's just like the Dusty May thing. Like, who is Dusty May outside of this team? Because like half his team just said like, "Hey, we're going to test the waters," and they came back, and then like next year they should probably be pretty good, right? But after that, like, what are they going to be? Is Dusty May even going to be there? It's a lot of questions. But who is the other AAC team?
That was it. It's just you said there's just Penny and just 2.
Oh,
Penny
okay.
and Dusty.
I thought you were saying 2 higher than Penny. I was very confused.
No, just 2 total on the whole list.
Okay, I'll take top 50. I think that's respectable. Who's around him though?
Right behind him is Chris Collins at Northwestern, Dennis Gates at Missouri, and Todd Golden at Florida. Just ahead of him is Mike Woodson at Indiana, Chris Jans at State, and Kevin Willard at Maryland. Porter Moser, Hubert Davis a couple spots ahead. John Shire at 39 feels a little, I mean, I don't what, year 1 and you're putting him 39th? I don't know if that's whatever.
They made a pretty good run though, and they didn't lose anyone to the portal. So
yeah. Leonard Hamilton at 35th.
You need to chill out with that one.
Rick Barnes at 21. Tony Bennett at 7.
You got to chill out on that one. He's been such a disappointment since that championship.
Yeah, Lawrence Dockery's going to flip out about that. You know did you see who number 1 was?
Mark Few?
No. How are you going to put a non-title winner as number 1? Bill Self. Mark Few is 2, which also seems high given Mark Few's ahead of Kelvin, Scott Drew, Tom Izzo, John. Like, I think those guys are ahead of Mark Few.
Well, Mark Few wins a ton of games. That's the thing.
Yeah,
look at the total
West Coast Conference. Well, I mean, who cares?
That's fine. Okay, look at conference or
dude doesn't have a title. How is he second?
Look
best?
at wins. I mean, look at wins in the tournament over the last however long he's been there.
Sure, I guess, but still, I feel like Izzo should be higher than him. Could argue Scott.
That's fair.
Drew.
That's fair. I know people are super high on Few. That's kind of the only reason I went with him, though. I mean, he's a great coach. So it's not. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying he's not a great coach. It's just 2 felt high. But no, shout outs to Penn. I mean, that's respect he's getting. I feel like a lot of times he doesn't, especially like on Twitter and different platforms, I feel like he gets shat on quite a bit, and people try to act like he's just like some AAU roll the ball out there coach. And
yeah,
it's nice to see him on a list with
respectable
guys
names.
like that, right? Yeah, like in the
Yeah,
same.
and you said Chris Jam was right there with him, so shout out.
Yeah, I mean, I think you. Let me look at it. Just 2 spots ahead of him.
Yeah, that's
Totally
a damn good
respectable.
basketball coach.